Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Of course not. I want to have a serious discussion. It's involving the progress of my spiritual awakening. It's involving the progress of my spiritual healing, my spiritual growth. Me realizing, coming to the understanding that we were not told what we really are. I'm starting to learn what we really are. And I ain't looking back. I'm following Jesus. But anyways, let's talk about the jealousy and envy. That is some dangerous shit. Alright? They ain't got too many people in this world who's honest with themselves and humble enough to admit, hey, I'm jealous of that motherfucker because he got whatever. But they don't go out the way to plan harm or talk dirt on someone's name and shit, to manipulate the other people's opinions and shit. They don't do none of it. They get motivated and go get it themselves, and that's different. Kind of jealousy I'm talking about is the ones that nobody ever wants to admit ever happened. What do I mean? Alright, I'll give you a prime example. My sister is jealous of me. You know why? Whenever we was younger, they had somebody of importance that was around, the family, mom and dad and shit. He made a comment, casual, just, you know how you observe and you just make a comment whenever something catches your attention? That person made a comment saying, well, I could easily say, who's the favorite out of these two kids? Referring to me. Because of my personality and light and shit. My sister, she was an evil little girl, didn't love nobody or whatever. So it would be natural for anyone to say who would be the favorite in that term. Who wants love and who wants me? All right, there you go. My sister got butt hurt. She never spoke about it, but it rubbed her wrong, so she's been in competition with me ever since. Why? Because she kept that bottled up. She didn't speak her truth on how she felt and why, so it got worse. And me and her, we don't look at what she's doing to me with Grandpa, for crying out loud, out of jealousy. All right? Get over yourselves. Why is it jealous people gotta cause harm to the ones who wasn't doing nothing but outshine by their presence? But just being present, I outshine motherfuckers. And man, the truth hurts. Then you got my daddy and another family member, I'm not saying who, they got some jealousy. Their jealousy is more dangerous. They have what you call a narcissistic ego death going on right now. They are starting to realize that they cannot manipulate the truth no more, the story. They love it when I shine, when I'm doing all my good stuff from the heart. They go ahead and they tell everybody I'm this and that, but boy, I'm doing something bad. They like to go ahead and like it without ever allowing a chance for me to speak my side. Why? Because they're jealous. They desperately need to have people look at me as the problem, the failure, the technical issue, because as long as they got people focusing on me as the problem, nobody can stay still long enough to pay attention to their patterns and habits and see right through them like what I did. That's exposure. That's shame. That embarrasses them. That bothers them more than them betraying their own child, and they can't admit it. Sad. Anyway, I just got wind. How did I just get wind? Was it God or did somebody tell me? Well, because of before I got arrested, I don't want to go live in that apartment no more, man. You got freaking the domains and shit that I gang stalking and cops constantly knocking on my door and telling my neighbors I'm crazy. I can't go live over there in peace, so I'm living somewhere else. Certain family members knows where I'm living at. They are desperate because they know it's getting crunch time. They're going to get some trouble, and I'm going to get what's mine. And I'm going to do it without reacting, without fighting, without killing, without wanting to inflict harm. I'm doing this out of forgiveness and love. Unity. I forgive everybody. All right? Because of where I'm staying at, he got a reputation. All right? So I'm willing to bet out of desperation. So, because it kills them to see me succeed better than them. Especially after they went through all that trouble lying on my name. I shine and I rise. Well, it's going to make them look stupid. They don't want that. Never trust your parents. Your parents say that they want the best for you. Bullshit. They got trauma wounds. So what I'm willing to think is they want to crush my spirit. Because I come out of jail, I still love everybody. I'm more calm them. And I still want to use my story to help people from knowing how to protect themselves and defend themselves against situations like this. I guarantee you, Daddy or Mandy or, you know their names, are taking shit from my past. Like when I was all depressed and shit, going like they are, and I was on drugs instead of trying to steal inheritances and stuff. To them, that's more embarrassing. Doing drugs is more embarrassing than robbing their daddy's freaking inheritance while I was caregiving for it. I mean, I'm not one to judge, but you go ahead and figure it out yourself. So, they know if they don't stop me from speaking in front of the courts, they're going down. I'm willing to bet, as a Hail Mary, they are conspiring to come get some cops to come see if I'm doing some of my old trauma wound, my own processing with trauma activities, like doing dope. Now I understand where trauma comes from and what it. So all you need to do is know yourself, know the truth. You are worthy. We are all. God don't create no junk. If you think that you junk, it's because you're stupid enough to believe what somebody else said that ain't God. Another dangerous characteristic of somebody. When you're a grown adult and your mama goes ahead and gives something to everyone, this grown adult got to go ahead and say, Mama loves all the grandkids the same. Who the fuck is she? Is she God? Can she physically remove my granny's ability to have freedom of choice? And who's her favorite? Because of how they make her feel? If you could choose your favorite ice cream while you can't food, there ain't nothing wrong with having a favorite grandkid or whatever. Everybody loves differently. I can't wait for this to be over with. Read the Bible. This is prophetic. It's sad, though, that my family's still trying to spread lies and get me to go to jail when I ain't doing shit, when they are busted.